What is up, my dudes? Dino John here, coming at you with my second place ninja deck profile, guys. I know I haven't uploaded in a while, but what better not than to start it off with the second place ninja deck profile, guys. Honestly, I just took this deck, for shits and giggles at my locals, and I didn't expect to get pretty far. I just took it just to have fun. And honestly, I got second place, so I'm really shocked. Honestly, I'm shocked. But yeah, I mean, second place, I'll take it. I mean, I was trying to go for first, but hey, with this deck getting something like that or topping a second, yeah, it's very surprising and shocking. I'm shocked too. So, but yeah, my build is a lot different. I whipped up something a lot different than other builds. So yeah, just stay tuned for that, guys. And yeah, enough of me chit chatting, guys, and let's just get down into it. Just get into the bread and butter already. So to start things off, we go triple Grandmaster Hanzo. Really good. Has two effects. When you normal summon it, add a Ninjutsu art card. When you special summon it or flip summon it, you get to add a ninja monster. It could be any ninja monster from your deck to your hand. So really good. And yeah, it's not once per turn. So if you're able to summon this multiple times, you just keep adding cards. But yeah, this card's actually pretty good. So triple Grandmaster Hanzo, and it is basically the main card of the deck, anyways. But yeah, I only had one Seeker, by the way, guys. So don't kill me for that. I am getting more. Don't kill me for that. I'm running triple Upstart Golden Ninja. This card's actually really good. I think, honestly, it's between these two that I actually really enjoy playing, especially Grandmaster Hanzo is a key. Obviously, it is a key card. But Upstart Golden Ninja is actually pretty nuts and pretty insane at times, as long as it obviously doesn't get hand trapped, because then you cry at that point. But honestly, if you get hand trapped, don't worry, because you could honestly still make plays, and I'll show you how. But yeah, Upstart Golden Ninja, really cool card. They're able to discard a trap card to special summon another ninja monster. You could special summon another copy of itself. Honestly, you could. If you have enough traps and you can see yourself, okay, I can get this game in. I will definitely do that. Just keep discarding traps, bring another one out, discarding another trap, bring another one out. And yeah, this card's really good. And I know, guys, I'm sorry that some of these cards are damaged. I asked my locals if it was okay. They looked at it. They said, yeah, it's okay. I mean, anyways, just for shits and giggles anyways. So, but yeah. So I'm just sorry about that in advance. And I am getting new copies. But yeah, triple Upstart Golden Ninja. Double Yellow Ninja. This card's pretty lame, not gonna lie. It's pretty trash. But at times it does its job. It's pretty weird how it functions, and it just does its job at times. I just hate the whole fact that it just locks you down from only summoning ninjas. That's the only part that I wish they erase, because honestly, even if they erase that part, it's still an okay card. I mean, I don't know why they did that. It's still an okay card. So yeah, but I mean, I just use it for its name most of the time, which you're about to see in a bit. But I just use it for its name most of the time. But at times it does come. I mean, Saizo is in my extra deck. Saizo is pretty good. It does its job at times. So double Yellow Ninja. And then one of my MVP cards, triple Twilight Ninja Jalgin. Really good card, guys. I really love this card a lot. The thing is just, you need to get your Ninjutsu art for any cards from your hand. So this card's really good. Be able to reveal a Ninjutsu art card, to special summon it, free summon, guys. And not only that, you can use it just to link summon other monsters. You can use it for your traps and Ninjutsu art trap cards to get rid of it and special summon even stronger monsters or annoying monsters, or even get in interruptions where I'm about to show you. So yeah, this card is actually really good, and I actually really love this card. So yeah, triple Twilight Ninja Jalgin. And now this is where it gets a little bit spicy, guys. So buckle up, guys. Buckle up. Here we go. I'm running one Amorphage Goliath, one Amorphage Sloth, double Dolgaran, the Kaiju, and one Dino Pancrataps. This is just because I love dinos, and Dino John, and it actually works. So just give me a second. Just give me a second. I'm explaining. And then yeah, so we have these 5 cards. So honestly, honestly, I'm just gonna say it's actually pretty disgusting. So you're running triple Ninjutsu art of Super Transformation. Yes, I am running this card. It's actually pretty insane, guys. It's actually not bad, especially the meta now. Think about it. Your opponent what's your opponent going to play most of the time? Like at least 90% of the time. They're going to play something with an extra deck, right? Most of the time they're going to play something with an extra deck. And most of the time they're just basically it's monster heavy, like Dragon Links, Virtual Worlds. You got a lot of different decks that are just based on monster effects. So what better not just to get rid of their monsters and to slap down like any of these two Morphage cards. And yeah, I mean they're not bricks either, guys. If you think they're bricks, trust me, you're not really playing the deck right. There's times where you actually would need to either set one or the other on scale, which is actually funny. But yeah, these cards are not bricks because you can, use your opponent's monsters to tribute, because we do have not only kaijus, but we have crackdowns too. We do have crackdowns in the deck, so we do play crackdowns. So these cards do not become dead. If you think they're dead, then I don't know what to tell you. You're probably not playing the deck right. It's just this deck will require you to kind of know how to play against other decks. You kind of really need to study and go on ED Pro, or just play with your friends a lot. You kind of need to know what you're playing, how to play against it, how the deck works. That's the only annoying part, because you play differently. A lot of times it looks the same, but it's different. You got to set up your opponent, and I wanted to be able to go second, so first and second, because I did run the whole Dark Simorgh package, and honestly, like, that deck is good going first, and I mean it's still okay going first, but like going second, like, I mean I can't really do anything, especially if they set up like just a disgusting board. I can't do anything because Dragon Links with all these 50 negates. You got Virtual Worlds of just nonstop, just popping, getting all their resources off. I can't really do much. So just the fact that you're able to just actually shut your opponent down, not only shut your opponent down, but to get rid of their monsters. I mean, you have multiple stuff here to get rid of their monsters to set up. And even if if you're going second, I mean, there's times where you will set this up, but most of the times we will use like, Pankratops, you will use Kaijus, and you use other resources that I'm about to show you. So yeah, so these cards are actually really insane, guys. So I definitely recommend you to try this, or at least test it. It's actually really funny. There's times where I did, crack down one of their monsters, tribute one of their monsters because they can't attack with it. For a sloth at times, or main phase 2, tributed for a sloth or attack, or there's different ways to utilize these cards. So it's actually really, really insane. It's actually pretty disgusting. I was able to lock down a lot of decks with this, so I'm pretty glad that that it actually came through today. And last but not least, double Lava Golem. Yes, this card's actually pretty disgusting. I did tribute quite a bit of negates on my opponent's side of the field. You just look at their field and you're like, okay, I mean, they're coming up with like Appaloosa. I mean, they have Savage, and what better not just to tribute both of them for a Lava Golem, and you can just get rid of it with Crackdown, or I mean, you can just get over it either way. I mean, you have your whole extra deck here, which I'm about to show you. Actually comes in clutch sometimes. I mean, you have all these other resources to get rid of this card, so don't worry about that. And honestly, it came up where my opponent did lose to the 1000 damage on their standby phase. It's actually pretty funny. So yeah, that came through. It came in clutch. But yeah, double Lava Golem. And then that's it for the monsters. Next off, we run the spells. Triple Ninjutsu Art Notebook. Really good card, guys. To be able to discard a ninja monsters to set off, your ninjutsu art traps or spells is pretty insane. I know, when you see this card, you're like, okay, you can get this ninjutsu art of alchemy. Discard ninja, set this, activate it, and yes, that is actually really, really good. But sometimes you don't want to go for this. Sometimes you actually want to just set up. Because the big thing is your trap cards. Like, that's the main thing, is your trap cards. So if you're able to get your traps and do this at the same time, by all means do it. But that's just the main thing. You actually want to get your traps. But yeah, this card's actually really, really good. So yeah, we run double of these cards. I did play 3. 3 did work, honestly, in my opinion, for a while. It's just I just drew it too much. So I didn't really like it. And I mean, there's times where I use this and I drew another copy of it and I couldn't use it. You want to make sure you actually draw cards you can use that turn, especially with this deck, because this deck is okay. It needs help. So you don't want to draw another copy of this. So I mean, this card's recyclable either way. That's why you just play 2 of it. So yeah, I mean, 2 is perfect in my opinion. And then 1 Hidden Village of Ninjutsu Arts. This card can recycle any Ninjutsu art cards and any ninjas. The only problem is that you can't use its effects, which I'm pretty sad about it. But that's totally fine. I mean, you do have your, I mean, you can just recycle in theory. I just love that this card just because it can recycle it. And the fact that people, you know, my opponent keeps forgetting the fact that the second ability, people keep forgetting its second ability, which I do not understand why. The fact that you can protect your own ninja monsters by banishing a ninja monster from your graveyard from destruction by battle or by card effects. So it does come in clutch sometimes, guys. It does come in clutch. So this card's actually pretty insane. But yeah, I wish it was better, but it did okay. It did its job. So yeah. Next off, you run Rhoda. I mean, you kind of have to. Pretty self-explanatory. One Upstart Goblin, because, you know, your boy runs that Upstart Goblin, so why not run the Upstart? No, I'm just kidding. It's really good, guys. Having a 39 deck, especially with this deck, is actually really good. One Monster Reborn, really good card. One Double or Nothing, because we are running the Utopia package. So that's why you're not afraid of using your Kaijus or Lava Golem, because you can just Utopia double them. There's times where they couldn't do anything. There's times where they thought having monsters on the field and passing with that was going to do enough. But I'm like, okay, I can just summon Utopia double and just get the free win that way. You know, attributing their monsters Lava Golem and double, or attributing their monsters to the Kaiju and just double them. It's actually pretty funny, guys. But yeah, so Double or Nothing, really good. Got Called by the Grave. Called by the Grave to be able to, you know, protect yourself from hand traps. You got Ash Blossom and all these other hand traps running rapid. So Called by the Grave is actually really good. And so yeah, I mean, this deck's pretty cheap too, guys. So I mean, definitely you guys could afford it. Just try it out. It's actually pretty funny. Got a Harpies. You got Regeki. 1-1, really good. There's times where, you know, Harpies came in clutch actually a lot. This card came in clutch a lot. Same with this card, especially if you Kaiju your opponent's monsters or Lava Golem your opponent's monsters, and you have another way to get rid of it, especially your extra deck. You do have Regeki to get rid of it, but there's so many ways to get rid of it, guys. You just got to learn the deck. But yeah, that's it for the spells, guys. For the traps, obviously you guys saw earlier, Ninjutsu Art of Transformation. This card's really insane, guys. I cannot. Oh my gosh, guys, I just cannot talk about it so much, guys. This card's actually really broken. I love this card, and honestly, like, I'm probably gonna play ninjas like this from now on until obviously there's more support, which I hope Konami does bring more support for this. Please, Konami, we're really in need for this. Us ninja players need it. But yeah, so triple transformation, really good, guys. Don't sleep on it. This card does come in clutch at times. The only problem is that, you know, your opponent is going to see it most of the times. They're going to know what it does, because you do have to add it. Or there's times where I already had it in my hand, and that's the times where I actually like it, because I love the surprise factors. I mean, who doesn't love surprise factors, to be able to surprise your opponent? But this card is actually really good, and you just got to know how to use it. If your opponent knows exactly what it does, try to bait stuff out, or try to use other cards and not this yet, or try to use this first and then other cards. Again, it's the whole point of knowing exactly how to play against other decks. So yeah, triple transformation, really good. Triple crackdown. Really, honestly, I love this card. It's the fact that these cards are just really good in general. Yeah, again, like crackdown's really good. You know, you can just take control of the Kaiju that it's funny because you can Kaiju them and just take control of it and use that for something else later if you want. So yeah, Crackdown, really good. It comes out a lot. It came out a lot, honestly. So yeah, I love this card, honestly. Last but not least, we run triple Call the Haunted. I know, guys, you're like, wait, why triple? Why not at least 2 or at least 1? Because that card is not pretty good. Or why not 0? For this card is actually really good, especially because you have the, Upstart Golden Ninja. You can just, discard it. Or honestly, there's times where you actually might need Call the Haunted, because there's times where I actually use Call the Haunted twice in one turn, because I had Dino Wrestler Pinkertops engraved, so I was able just to bring this out nonstop and keep popping the resources. And that was pretty devastating for them. I guess they couldn't handle it at certain moments, because I had a Goliath and I had a Sloth. There's times where I had a Goliath and a Sloth, and then I had Pinkertops, and they just looked at the board and they're like, well, I can get rid of one, but the problem is I still have the other. So it's just hard to deal with. I mean, you just make sure you just build a board that your opponent has they look at the board and they have a hard difficulty getting rid of it. So Call the Haunted does come a lot. So yeah, it's really cool, especially with Pinkertops. But yeah, that's it for the deck, guys. It's 40, 39 with Upstart Goblin, Really, really good, guys. Just try it out if you want. If not, I mean, you do what you want to do, right? To start things off, what should I start? I'll start off with the links. We do have Ninja Grandmaster Saizo. This card is okay. It does its job, like I said earlier. It does its job to be able to just, during your main phase, you can just set any Ninjutsu art card from your deck. It does its job, guys. Honestly, it does its job. It's not great. I wish it did more. I wish it could like at least negate something by attributing at least a ninja monster. I mean, but it is what it is. I mean, Saizo is okay. Saizo is better than Blade Armor at least, right? But yeah, we are playing Blade Armor Ninja here, so we do got the two ninja packages right here. This card I haven't used at all. I don't know if I would take it out because you never know if it comes up, right? I don't know. I don't know if I would take it out, but I never use this card. Been using Grandmaster Saizo a lot, so I don't know if I would open this number because I might take this out and probably open this. Probably put this to 2, but honestly, I only ever used 1 anyway, so. Yeah, Saizo is actually not that bad. I just wish it was better. So yeah, 1 Cerberus and 1 Phoenix. The only nightmare packages I have. The only link monsters I have actually. Mainly they're there just to get rid of your crackdown monsters that you can't really attack with. They're just there to get rid of those or the kaijus because you have Cerberus because the kaijus are special summoned or Lava Golem are special summoned, so you can use Cerberus for that to get rid of that. So there's ways to get rid of kaijus or lava golems, guys. There's plenty of different ways. So I mean, these two comes in clutch at times, and yeah, I actually use them a lot. Actually, one of the MVPs in there. Number 41. Let me just put all the numbers down. Mine as well. Number 41. We got the number 39. Y'all know we were gonna play that package, right? The S0. I mean S39 This one, S39, Utopia double. We got lightning here. The reason why I'm running double of Utopia is the fact that if this doesn't work, if the double doesn't work, which actually has happened, which is, thank God I ran 2 39s. But it has happened, guys, where the double didn't go through. They were able to negate it. They were able to get rid of it pretty easy. There's times where they thought I had nothing else other than that. They thought that was my only win condition, but the fact that I was able to get the 39 and to get lightning on top of it was actually pretty insane, and they didn't expect that whatsoever. So yeah, I mean, it's a really, really good card, guys. These are really good packages, and yeah, I just love this card. I love these cards, guys. And yeah, 41 is there. It actually came up. It actually came up. It actually came up once. If you need to stall a little bit, it's there to stall. And you can get rid of it yourself too, guys. So yeah, I mean, there's different ways to get rid of this card. This card's, I'd say it's there to stall. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. It does its job. Honestly, it does its job. Just be aware, link monsters could get rid of this card, so be aware of that. But yeah, number 41 comes in clutch here and there, and then we run the number 27 with your Power Ranger card, your Megazord. Really, really good card, guys. So this Mech King is actually really, really good. The only problem that I have is that I have to destroy a monster to use this. So this didn't really come up quite a lot, but when you summon it, it actually feels really, really good. It feels nice because the fact that you have a disruption to able to return anything on the field to the hand, or is it? Yeah, it's just to the deck, right? Yes, it's shuffling it to the deck. My bad. Because you can tell I haven't really used this. I haven't really used it at all. But yeah, I mean, it's a disruption to shuffle one thing from on the field to the deck. So yeah, I mean, this card's it comes up here and there. You could take those cards out, but it's not bad. It's not bad. And then last but not least, to round off for a number package, you run 101 Silent Hunter Arc. I know you're like, wait, what? This card's trash. I told you, it's my shits and giggles deck, guys. That's why I'm shocked. But yeah, this card's really good. It did come up. It did come up. Honestly, it did come up one time. I was able to steal one of their monsters and bring this out. I was able to steal one of the special summon monsters, equip it to this card, and then I was able to just get Zeus out. So I had more materials. So it was pretty funny. Honestly, it was pretty funny. And people keep forgetting Zeus's last effect, that if something would be destroyed on the field, you can just attach any card from your deck or extra deck to it as a material. So that's funny, and people keep forgetting about that. I don't know why they do, but yeah, I mean, Zeus is MVP. I mean, if I didn't run Zeus, I probably wouldn't have won at all, guys, because Zeus came up a lot, and I'm telling you, basically every duel Zeus came up. and it was basically MVP. So if your opponent could easily get rid of Goliath or Sloth, they can get rid of easily Pinkertops, because Pinkertops you can get rid of it yourself, but yeah, I mean they can get rid of all those cards. But I mean, if you're able to use Zeus at the right moments at times, your opponent struggles with this card. I mean, I wouldn't just use it blindly. There's times where you actually have to use it at certain moments of the game. So yeah, so double A Zeus, guys, MVP. We got one Tornado Dragon. Another MVP card, guys, able to just get rid of spells and traps during your turn, your opponent's turn. And then if you attack with it, you can slam Zeus down. So yeah, really good card, guys. So Tornado Dragon, MVP, another MVP card, guys. I was able to pop so much annoying trap cards, guys. And then last but not least, Abyss Dweller. Yes, you have to run Abyss Dweller, guys. Another good card, especially those grave heavy decks. We're in a grave heavy format. This card has basically been in all my decks, guys. All my decks this card's been in. So yeah, so one Abyss Dweller, really good. And yeah, I mean that's it for my deck profile, guys. So yeah, this deck is actually pretty good. I just, like I said, only went for shits and giggles, and I got second place. I'm really shocked. And I'm really proud of myself that, I did pretty okay with at this local. So yeah, guys, yeah, so that's my deck profile, guys. I do have a side deck, but I'm not going to show you guys that right now. I mean, you guys can just whip up your own side deck. I mean, you just drone locks. I use drone locks. I use artifact Lancias. I mean, really good. It's to be able to stop your opponent from playing Yu-Gi-Oh! In general. Evenly match is good. So I mean, yeah, I mean, those cards are really good. So utilize those to your advantages, guys. Side deck can be anything, honestly, personal preference. But yeah, I mean, this is my deck profile, guys. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. And if not, just, go ahead and leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Comment anything, guys. Comment what you think about this deck. If you think it's trash, whatever. If you think it's cool. If you think it's a cool concept. If you think I got lucky, which, I did. I'm not going to lie most of the time. But yeah, guys, I'm really proud of myself that I did this. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos, guys. Stay tuned for more videos. I'm gonna try. Trust me, I'm gonna try. And yeah, it's been your boy Donald John here, signing out. Peace.